Alright, so we're showing you guys how to plot these bonus checkpoints for the Shenandoah Strong this year. We've already covered the UTM plotting, bearing and distance plotting. We're going to go and do the bearing and bearing. So once again, we're going to use a handy dandy plotter here. This is the map that you will get on race day, and we're just using some of the existing points here as samples. On actual race day, these will be labeled A through E, and they'll have the information for you to be able to find them. So let's go ahead, and we're going to try and find where checkpoint T7 is by plotting two bearings, one from T05 and one from T08. So it's very similar to what we did with the bearing and distance, except we're going to plot two bearings, and wherever they intersect, that's where our point's going to be. So we're going to start from T1. I'm sorry, we're going to start from T5. So we're going to find T5 on the map, which is here. We'll go ahead and put our little bearing plotter on top of that, and it says we're going to turn 72 degrees. So we go all the way around the edge. That's 80, 70, 72 is around here. We'll go ahead and plot that there. And then we'll go ahead and find T8. And from T8 it says it's going to plot 350 degrees. So something to notice with this plotter, you can see I can only put a mark on this side here. And this takes me around to 180 degrees. So if I want to use this, and I'm going to round to something more than 180 degrees, what I can do is actually turn this around. You have to be super careful when you do this to make sure that you know what you're doing, you don't plot it in the wrong direction. But you can actually see the red inside line here continues on from 180, 190, all the way around to 360. So really south has become north and north has become south. And I'm going to go ahead and put that on 8. Make sure it's super lined up. And now it says 350, so I'm going to look at the inside colors here. I'm going to find 350, which is around here. And then what I'm going to do is take and draw a line between those two. It's kind of weird because 7 is about the same distance away as from there. And what I would do is plot those two lines, and where those two intersect, it's going to be where my checkpoint is. And we're also going to give you guys a description, because sometimes when you plot like this, at this scale, you could be 10 to 50 meters off in your plotting. And so what we're going to do is we'll have a description, and so wherever that falls, it's going to be pretty easy to find. Once you generally know where it is, you'll be able to go over there and find it. So we'll do one more example. We're going to find T19, and we're going to do that from turning a bearing from T17 and T18. So we'll start with T17, and this is actually at 0. So that's always nice. That means it's straight up the map. So we'll go ahead and put this on here. 0 is pretty much right there. We'll go ahead and put a plotter in the middle of that and that, and draw a line. And then we'll do the same from T18, 104. We'll find T18 is up here. Put my plotter on there. Turn around 104 degrees, which is around here. Go ahead and plot my line across like that. And you'll see where they cross is at T19. And that's how we find our checkpoints using bearing and bearing.